Hi everybody, welcome back to Meet the Wilds. For those of you who don't already know me, my name is Amber and this is my third pregnancy. I'm having my first ever singleton baby after 2 sets of twins, and this is my 10-week pregnancy update. So for those of you who have been following, the spotting that I had been experiencing has almost entirely cleared up, and we figured out the trigger for the sporadic bleeding that I've been experiencing. It's carrying my rambunctious little toddler around at the weekends. So on Saturday, Sunday, and usually Monday, I spot a bit of usually brownish blood, and then it clears up during the week, and it's because I constantly have this baby sort of flinging herself over my shoulder or dangling by her ankles, and as you can imagine, that puts a little bit of a strain on the whole body, and that's what's been causing me to bleed. So I've been trying to take it a little bit easier, but you can't tell a toddler that mummy's not going to carry her, can you? So that's what's been going on there. In other news, I am insane. Pregnancy cravings are insane. So I was in the office earlier this week. I horrified my colleagues by adding a load of salt to my vegetarian sushi. And then when I'd eaten my salted sushi, just sucking down the soy sauce packet like it was a little drink. It was truly disgusting, but so good. And then I had a cream egg for the proper sweet and salty experience. So the nausea is kind of gone. I can eat most things now, but the baby definitely wants salt and sugar. So vegetarian sushi is a good one. I'm really craving halloumi, but it's not vegan, so I've been trying not to, and I managed so far. I realise a cream egg's not vegan either. Chocolate's the last thing left to conquer. So baby wants everything salty and then everything sweet as well. I've never been much of a sweet breakfast person, but I had 3 bowls of honey nut cornflakes yesterday for breakfast. 3. I just couldn't stop. I couldn't help myself. And so I'm a little bit mad in the food department. Kirsty keeps looking at me like I've lost the plot as I nibble down something else that she'd never have predicted that I'd be remotely into. As I said, the nausea is mostly gone. I'm still exhausted and sleeping a lot more than I ordinarily would, but I think that's normal in the first trimester. I've never not been exhausted. With my last pregnancy, I had to have an iron infusion toward the end because I was so anemic, so I'm trying to keep an eye on what I'm eating and make sure that I'm eating lots of food that's fortified with iron. And of course, my pregnancy supplement also contains iron, so I'm hoping my exhaustion isn't going to be anemia related and that it just passes as this pregnancy progresses. Kirsty says I look a bit pale, but I really do think I'm fine and I'm not anemic, at least not yet. As you can see, I'm also kind of breathless, which is a bit unnerving this early in the pregnancy. I don't know what that is. It's clearly not the baby squishing my lungs because the baby's the size of a strawberry right now. But nonetheless, I'm definitely finding that I'm more breathless when I talk, which is a little bit weird. So sleeping tons, mood-wise, I feel very easy at the moment. I kind of have this what will be attitude toward the pregnancy. I think I'm probably still pregnant because I feel very pregnant, so I'm not too nervous about the 12-week scan, which is upcoming. It's on the 16th of April, and I think there will probably be a baby. We've already had 1 scan and seen a heartbeat, so I'm fairly confident that there will not be 2 babies this time, which is what we'd planned for, just to have 1. But at the same time, I feel kind of wistful because we've always loved having twins. But it'll be a nice experience to just have the 1 baby. So I'm feeling confident, quietly confident about the upcoming scan, at the moment at least. And just very relaxed and at peace with everything in my life, which I know is related to the pregnancy hormones. I think I'm developing a little bit of a bump, which I know isn't baby and is just my uterine muscles laughing at me for having the audacity to pop out a 5th child in 3 years. So I'm developing a little bit of a bump, which is really just the muscles giving way. My boobs are enormous. Enormous. I'm carrying, I can't really show you, I'm carrying so much weight in my breasts at the moment from where they've just gone up a couple of cup sizes. So they kind of hurt, but it's nothing unmanageable, and they look fantastic. If I could be this pregnant forever, I would absolutely do it just for the boobs. In other news, what else is going on? I've been interviewing some private midwives. I think the NHS is incredible, but I am such a control freak, and I really struggle with the lack of continuity of care. And I really struggle with actually being able to get out of the office to make my antenatal appointments. So I've been exploring the idea of employing a private midwife, which is only about £5,000. And it would mean that A, I'd be seeing the same person the whole way through the pregnancy, which is really appealing. And B, I could bring my private midwife into the office for my antenatal appointments rather than ever needing to leave my desk and go to my local hospital, which is about 2 hours away from the office. So that would be extraordinarily advantageous at this point. So I'm considering that. I've spoken with a couple of independent midwives, and we've said that if the 12-week scan is positive and I decide to progress with employing a private midwife, we'll meet in person for some interviews after the 12-week scan. I don't know if many people do this, but it's not uncommon in my social circle. So I'd be happy to make a video and just talk about that with you all if you'd be interested, and you can help me decide whether it's worth spending so much money on something that I could more or less have for free on the NHS, or whether it's a great idea for me. So we can talk about that separately if anyone's interested. Yeah, so the next time I update you all will be when I'm 12 weeks pregnant in 2 weeks' time. My scan's when I'm 12 plus 5, so it's up to you. I can either do a pregnancy update vlog at the weekend when I'm 12 plus 3, and then we can do the scan update separately. Or you can wait a little bit longer and have a 12-week pregnancy update when I'm 13 weeks, including the scan footage in a little vlog. So let me know what you'd like to see. I don't know if I've said this on YouTube, but I'm really enjoying updating you all, but I feel kind of out of my depth with predicting what you might all like to see. So if you're watching this and you have any thoughts or feelings, or you'd like to request a specific vlog, please let me know, and I will try my best to film it. I'm really enjoying taking you all on this journey with me, and your support has meant so much so far. So thank you all for your comments, your thumbs up, and if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, I'd love it if you would subscribe, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I think I'm going to be quite a neurotic pregnant woman as I make my way through this journey, and it will make a whole world of difference to have you all coming along with me. So thank you all so much for watching. We will catch up soon, and speak soon. Bye!